I got a Nas reaction coming. I got a Coast Contra reaction coming. But before I do either of those, I had to react to the brand new ERB. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, they are back. And if you don't know, you're asking why you doing them first. Because ERB was one of the first platforms the size that they were that showed me real love. ERB really was one of the first things I started reacting to that blew up this channel. The original battle before Drake and Kendrick was the ERB. And if you didn't know, I am the official Mansa Musa of ERB. I'm alumni. Yeah, this is my, graduating class. So shout out to Lloyd and Peter. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm busting out the battle glasses. Oh, yeah. It's been a while. I got the Don DeMarco mic. Let's go. We're going to take our time with this one. My breakdowns is different. Huh? I'm the greatest. Wait, so hold on. So the Red Baron, before we get too far into this, and we got to know our lore a little bit. Red Baron, excuse me, I have to find it. Anyway, more than the guy on the pizza box. He was the dude who was an actual character, I don't really know much about the Red Baron. I knew they flew around, and was in a war of some sort. We're going to learn today. And the White Death, I think, is one of the greatest snipers ever. Pretty sure that's who he was. Let's go.
The Red Baron versus the White Death.
Let's get it.
I'm the greatest sniper ever. Took out 1,000 surgically. If you've never heard of me, I did my job perfectly. You would.
Is he from Russia? Is he a Russian sniper? It's funny because it's ironic. Like I know because I've been watching a lot of like sniper Nicholas Irving. I watch a lot of his stuff, so I've seen this person's too.
You've never heard of me, I did my job perfectly. You wouldn't last a minute.
And if you never heard of me, I did my job perfectly. Because he's Sam Fisher with it. Splinter Cell.
Surgically, if you've never heard of me, I did my job perfectly. Woo! You wouldn't last a minute in the snow pits I was sitting in. I'm fatal for my homeland, like Sub-Zero. You kept your.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, when you sitting in the snowlands, the Sub-Zero temperature and like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, I'ma finish him. But I ain't shooting ice. Mother 5.56, 7.62s, you know what I mean? Hollowton, Barrett, 50 cal type shit. I don't know if that's what he had, but he had a sniper.
Like Sub-Zero, you kept your flying target of a plane or to miss. You're more full of yourself than my steaming jars of piss, but you're second class like your first Iron Cross.
You're more full of yourself than my steaming jars of pee-pee. When, snipers sit out for a long time, I've heard stories where, snipers gotta because they got like a spotter and they gotta poop. What's goody? It's your boy Screw. I'm always trying to find ways to make a little money on the side. And one thing I really rock with are those programs that allow you to get paid for playing games. And the one I'm using right now, I'm rocking with, is called Tester Up.
Wow, that is very interesting. Please tell me more.
It's an app that makes everything way easier. You download it, pick a game, and it tracks your progress for you so you don't have to guess or wait for the payout.
This finna be a breeze.
Out of everything I've tried, they've had the best payouts, and that's why I'm really rocking with them currently. So here's how it works. Now, obviously, mobile games need people to play their games. Instead of just running ads, they pay Tester Up to find people who will actually play.
Oh, say less.
Tester Up connects you to those games so you actually get paid for the time that you put in. When you sign up, there's usually a bonus offer that pops up. Start with that one. It's the easiest way to rack up your first bit of money. If you want to try it, download through my link or scan my QR code so you're using the same system that I am. There's a lot of random programs out there, but this is the one that's paying out the best.
There can be only one.
So give it a shot and let your boy know what you think. So it's like, you gotta think when they gotta poop, because they be out there waiting for somebody for days sometimes. You gotta make a covert doo-doo. I ain't never had to make a 007 dookie. That's a different type of skill. You know what I mean? A stealth crap is crazy.
Steaming jars of piss, but you're second class like your first Iron Cross. You're only held up as the best by design.
Hold on.
Steaming jars of piss, but you're second class like your first Iron Cross.
You're second class like your first Iron Cross. You lost me with that one. Obviously, the Iron Cross, I'm assuming, is some sort of award or something, but second class. He was in the second class or something. I get the wordplay. I just don't really get the reference as much. I don't know what the Iron Cross is. But keep cooking, White Death.
Class like your first day in cross. You're only held up as the best by the side that always lost. Should have zagged over from second class like your first day in cross. You're only held up as the best by
the side that always lost. Oh! The accents kind of get me. I had to run it back. Don DeMarco, bang, bang. It's a light Don DeMarco. And it was more like because he was comboing. He got there. He said, yeah, you the bet, but like, who was your comp, bro? Check your strength of schedule, man.
held up as the best by the side that always lost. Should have zagged over France, but you zigged and got your wig popped. Your whole flying circus can suck it, big top.
First of all, the writing in this is great. The rapping is actually great. The syllable, it's great. They're actually writing very great. I love that. He said, hold on. That whole Ringling Brothers big top circus flying scheme, fire!
Pop, your whole flying circus can suck it, big top. When
Don DeMarco, because the big top, the circus, I'm pretty sure that's what they called it, but it was like the big top with the tarp and everything, but then the flying circus. And, woo! Oh yeah! They asked why he paused so much. Oh, you must just got here. That's how I break down my ERBs. We get one every blood red moon, so we gonna take our time.
Circus can suck it, big top. Duty called the leopard army ranks ripped open. Now it's time to make a zombie out of this ripped open. I'm the ace of aces and
Okay, hold on. Give me some time to breathe. That was the first round, White Death. That was cool. I like that. I think there's a lot of rhyming ability. Punches was cool. Not really skating, not cutting. I like where you zigged and then you zagged, got your wig pop. That was hard. Had a few Don DeMarcos in there, one that was kind of light, you know what I mean? Now let's see what the Red Baron's going. Huh? He the one that we know, because you done ate a Red Baron pizza. Stop playing.
The ace of aces and I'm coming in hot on a Posca ball looking like the Phantom of the Opera. Stick to...
This nigga said you looking like the Phantom of the Opera. That's a Don DeMarco. You see the difference of a scathing cut? He went right at your facial deformities. That's a scathing cut. Ain't got nothing to do with your skill. I'm gonna say something that you can't fix.
Looking like the Phantom of the Opera. Stick to skis, your iron sights will never find me. You're firing blindly like you let the sun get behind me. Stallion said you...
You're firing blindly like you let the sun get behind me. I would assume, is that like a reference to something that the White Death did? Or is it just saying what it's saying? Because you don't really have to explain that. If the sun is behind your target, you're shooting blind because the light, you can't see it. But is that something that the White Death did? Or are you just saying that because he's going to miss regardless? But regardless,
get behind me! Stallion said you sitting ducks. Your kill counts due to luck. Your whole campaign is set too easy as fuck. Tiptoeing around, killing weak Russian recruits. You're a sneaky little ninja of low-hanging fruit.
Oh! We caught the Fruit Ninja reference. Don DeMarco, bang, bang. Ooh! Feel like the Red Baron coming in a little bit hot. A little bit more hot. That's a bar. Ooh. He said a ninja low-hanging fruit. I like what you did with that. He said your whole campaign sent to easy as F. No difficulty. Under intermediate. Huh? You got that setting when you set it, the game goes, are you sure? This ain't really the greatest way to experience the game. You sure you want to? They're basically be like, are you really a bitch? You sure you want to be a bitch?
Easy as fuck, tiptoeing around, killing weak Russian recruits. You're a sneaky little ninja of low-hanging fruit. Sup with Gamma Free is how I like to keep the sky. Got a goblet custom made every time I grease a guy. Use up so much. Sup with Gamma Free is how I like to keep the sky. Got a goblet custom made every time I grease a guy.
He got a goblet custom made every time you grease something, every time you slime something out? What? That's sick. That's a monster.
Made every time I grease a guy. Use up so much silver, it's depleted Germany supply. Now I'll leave you flat and cold like my frozen pizza pie.
There it is. I was waiting for the pizza bar. I'll leave you flat and frozen like my pizza pie. You don't got a pizza pie to go to, White Death. So what you gonna do? That boy had the pizza. I was waiting for the pizza bar. Let's go.
So much silver, it's depleted Germany supply. Now I'll leave you flat and cold like my frozen pizza pie. Your pizza's crap, I should battle DiGiorno. My name stands for Sisu, your name's on a porno.
didn't. He didn't rebuttal you that good and then dish you that. Nah. Because you threw something at him. He caught it, used the momentum, spun it around, and threw it back at you. That's crazy. That's crazy. He said, I should be battling DiGiorno's. I'm going to keep it. The reason why that hit so hard, I ain't going to lie, DiGiorno's killing Red Baron. Let's keep it gangster. I don't want to hear no argument. There ain't no Red Baron pizza in the whole lineage, in the whole diaspora of Red Baron pizzas that's touching DiGiorno's 3-meat, no freaky, pizza. Ain't none. It just ain't none. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. DiGiorno get more fluffy, crust is, come on, bro. Crust is nicer, the sauce is better. That's a bar. He came with the DiGiorno. He said, your name is on a corner? Hold on.
For Sisu, your name's on a porno. Ugh, all your lyrical cheap shots are shoddy.
Oh, wait. That's it? That was his whole round? That's his whole second? It was like one rebuttal. Okay, all right, keep going.
I should battle DiGiorno. My name stands for Sisu, your name's on a porno. Ugh, all your lyrical cheap shots are shoddy. They should have left you on that pile of dead bodies. I guess they didn't come.
Okay, now we one-lining. Back and forth. If I gotta judge the one-lines though, the DiGiorno one is better. Because I'm assuming he was on a pile of dead bodies and that's cool. But the cleverness of the DiGiorno one was more. It was more. I think you were just telling an actual event that happened. He used figurative language, metaphors. Come on, he was cooking. Hold on. Somebody just texted me some important text.
Rapping in the Dikaboka, I'm blowing.
Hold on.
I guess they didn't cover rapping in the Dikaboka. I'm blowing up your spot like the Saki Arvin Polka.
See, I'm assuming the Safriaka Polka blew up his spot, but since I'm not quite sure it doesn't hit as hard to me. To the people who know the history, that probably hits way harder.
Arvin Polka. I said you were only ever good at one thing. Tell me, how effective would you be in the spring? I killed more in a month than you did in your lifespan. You're not Top Gun, you're just another mark for the Iceman.
Oh my God. Because he's the snowy death, so technically he's the Iceman, and then the flip of ice. Oh no!
I killed more in a month than you did in your lifespan. You're not.
That's hard too. And his rebuttals are better. I killed the DiGiorno bar, and then he's like, "You're only good in 1 month." Was like, "Nigga, I killed more in a month than you did in your whole lifespan." So he's rebuttaling.
Lifespan, you're not.
Looking like a melted Monopoly man, but he's going in.
Top Gun, you're just another mark for the Iceman.
That Top Gun Iceman. Shout out to Val Kilmer, man.
You don't wanna fight, dog, I might be droopy, but you're the red prick who couldn't even beat Snoopy. I dispose of foes with my most in the gun. No scope, I let it go like a frozen savant. A little piece clicking like a reindeer bull, but I don't pull a sleigh. I slay when I pull.
What? Who wrote that bar? Nah. Lloyd, Peter, tell me right the goddamn now. Who wrote that bar? Who wrote the bar? No. Don DeMarco, all that. Who wrote that bar? I don't pull slays. I slay when I pull. I'm with no exaggeration. Forget all the jokes. That is one of the hardest gun bars I've ever heard. My nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you took that bar to smack URL right now, and you said that bar, you would the building would implode on itself. The battle's over. I'm sorry. I usually wait till the end to say the battle's over. You're not going to say one of the hardest bars I've ever heard. How one of the hardest gun bars I've ever heard came from ERB? Oh, nigga, he did not say, I don't pull slays. I slay when I pull. You didn't say that. I legitimately want to know who wrote that. Because whoever wrote that, you got a future in battle rap. Like, what? I disposed my foes. Yeah, nigga, he out-rapped you. White Death definitely out-rapped you, nigga.
Couldn't even beat Snoopy. I disposed of foes with my most in the gun. No scope, I let it go like a frozen savant.
He said, no scope, I let it go like a frozen savant.
Little beast clicking like a reindeer
A little beast clicking like a reindeer bull?
bull, but I don't pull a sleigh. I slay when I pull. I'm a bullet through a spinning propeller.
What the hell are you about to, my nigga? I'm not gonna lie. You gonna have to, what you gonna have to say, dog? The battle's over. You're gonna have to resurrect Jesus Christ to be that one. Sorry.
I'm a bullet through a spinning propeller, precision killer. Once you meet the fuckers, you'll have never been still. Hey ha!
Oh, once you meet the you've never been stiller. Yeah, of course you could. You know, I milk the cat. I got teeth. Can you milk me? Oh no! I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a crazy bar too. And if I didn't hear the pull slay pull, I probably would have done a backflip. But I'm still in the aftermath of slay pull slay pull. Like it's such a perfect bar. Like when you switch it around. Oh my God.
Killer! Once you meet the fuckers, you'll have never been still. Hey, got you all in check when my spawn downs boom out. I'll leave your chest looking like your name. To I'll drop you like a shot to the.
And umlet is like them two dots right above the. Oh my God, that's crazy. This nigga's why? Oh, y'all lost it at the end.
Like your name. To I'll drop you like a shot to the jaw that you caught. Quit now. Save face like your doctors could not. They should.
What am I listening to? This shit better than Easy vs. Cassidy's first round. Eh? What is we doing? What are we doing, Smack, bro? You might have to start doing some ERB type battles or something. Ain't no reason this couldn't have been Hitman and goddamn Tay-Rock or something like that. Wow.
Like your doctors could not. They should call you White Death Wish. I just smacked the taste out your mouth against the ice you had your breath with.
Hold up! Who's that?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I thought the battle was over after Slay pull Slay, but that save face, like their doc, and maybe there wasn't one bar that he said that equaled up to it, but it was the combination of a few bars that he said together. Because I'm not gonna lie, save your face like your doctor could not, banger. Leave you like your name with two umlets, banger. Well, what else did he say? Smack the taste out your mouth like the ice that you used to hide your breath, cooked him. Oh my God! Y'all gonna hate me. Yeah, 16-minute reaction, because this is the time I get to spend with the ERB community every year. So I took my time with this one. Y'all gonna hate me, bro. I don't as of right now, I'm gonna give it to White Death. And the reason is not just because that pull slay pull, but because he was also rebuttaling better. I think Red Baron was also rebuttaling, but the DiGiorno bar, the Red Death, White Death's bars, rebuttals were a bit more potent, and then add that on top. If you say the slay pull slay puts him up here, right? And the umlet bar gets Red Baron up here, and then you get the save your face gets you up here, we're right here now, where I put White Death here, were them rebuttals. So I gotta pick White Death, but this was pure gun bars. This was Tay-Rock versus Rum Nitty. This was gun bar king type territory. ERB with the gun bars? Oh yeah. So I ain't gonna lie to you. If you hear me say something in the future like slay pull slay, it's just don't blame me. It's okay. I'm not gonna say the same thing. I'm playing. That was crazy.